Hey everybody, how's it going? I thought I would do all signs this morning, starting with Aries. We're going to ask about the person on your mind, how they're feeling, thinking about you, what's going on in their life, what kind of relationship this is. Okay, so let's see how they're doing. Let's check on Aries. Person on your mind, Aries. Angels, spirits, and guides. We're checking on Aries person they can't stop thinking about. Tell me what the person they can't stop thinking about is feeling, thinking about them right now. All right. I feel like this person is going through, a metamorphosis, right? They're trying to adapt and change. I feel like this person is taking care of themselves. I do feel like they're going through a lot, big changes inside of themselves. They're making good choices for themselves, loving themselves, being happier on purpose, and they're growing. That's pretty good. Let's see if there's any more messages here. So they're taking care of themselves, Aries. I feel like they're trying to figure out a strategy for themselves, for their life. How's Aries person doing here? What are they? Yeah, they're reaching for bliss, right? I think what they want is a commitment. They do. And I feel like there's a lot of tower moments coming around. And there's the snake with the clarifying the phoenix, kind of the same card. I think they're hanging out with their friends. I feel like, yeah, they're definitely, look at all those transition cards all in a row, right? So I feel like this person is hanging out with their friends. They're loving themselves. I feel like they're shooting for just bliss. They want bliss. They trying to love themselves. What kind of relationship is this, Spirit? Tell me what the angels have to say. A deceptive one. This is how they see it. They feel like there was deception and they need to let go. They need to let go of you. Free themselves and move forward. So let's see what kind of person this is. Let's see what kind of person is here. Who is this? Okay, I feel like this is somebody lonely and they tend to isolate, but I feel like they're happy and they're kind and they might like to travel. Maybe there's a distance between the two of you. What is their next move toward Aries, if any? Are they moving forward toward them at all in any future endeavors? No. Queen of Swords. No, it's saying no. They felt a lot of pain and they're trying to heal up and move on. I feel like what they are thinking about is whatever happened, the deception, right? Because it's right here. They're hanging on to it. Like whatever happened was big and they can't stop thinking about it. I feel like they're putting on a pretty good front as far as like what it's telling me. Like they're going through, a change of bringing themselves there, all this, but they're really hung up on what happened and they're mad about it. You know, they're hanging on to the anger. Whatever happened, they're just pissed about it. So, no, I don't think they're coming toward you. Um, I think they're just still angry. So, there's your message. They're still angry at you. What I don't know what you did. Should we ask? It just says Seven of Swords, so it's like a shady behavior, right? But the thing is, Aries, you definitely were the cause of a transformation, a change in this person. So I feel like you can feel good about that. You know what I mean? All right, Taurus is next. Let's look and see what's going on with your person, Taurus. Person on your mind, person you can't stop thinking about. That one person. It doesn't matter if you're married to somebody else. You're feeling that like there's one person in your life. I don't know who this person is for you, but you do. So get that person in your mind. And we're going to ask Spirit, like, what are they thinking? They're spending time with their friends, moving on. They're single. And they're living in the moment, having a good time. Hanging out with their friends. I feel like they're trying to move on, but there's a little bit of problem with it, right? I feel like they feel like that was a one-sided relationship, So they're just trying to let it go. But low-key, they're stalking you. They're watching you. They're watching what you're doing. So they're stalking you. They're trying to move on. They're pretending like they are. I think the center of this reading is the golden mirror. So here's what it says: self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. That's the center of their reading. So I don't know if that's how they feel about you. It seems like it, because that's what I'm asking. So maybe they just feel like, you love bomb them and then walk away, and it hurts them. I feel like they think about you when they hear music. They talk about you to their friends. This is the second time. And in this golden mirror, it's talking about keeping secrets and lying. So they're feeling kind of a lot of ways about this relationship. Like, they were involved in lies, keeping secrets. Maybe they feel like your friends or theirs influence this relationship, right? So they're trying to let you go and change, but they feel like you're their soulmate. And so that's how come, they're having a hard time walking away. They're having a hard time not watching you, right? They have all kinds of feelings about you, romantic feelings about you. But again, here's the player card, right? So I feel like they feel, like, man, I love this person, but let's look and see, Taurus, worth waiting for. This is a divine timing relationship or something, right? I feel like there was some big change or big difference between the two of you, Taurus. This is the religious factor card, but I feel like it could be like politics. It could be, basic beliefs, but you guys didn't agree on something. There was something that was pretty major, and I feel like, this person realizes it and knows that it's, you know, time to like free themselves from this thing, take back control of their own life. But again, like, when they're over here, they're fantasizing about you. You know what I mean? I mean, they're trying really hard to let you go, but they feel like you're connected forever, a soulmate card. And they watch you and they feel romantic toward you. They want to go and do something with you again. You know what I mean? They love you. I don't know if you were married to this person, but you could be. But you got romantic feelings 2 times here and in the bottom of the deck. So there's a lot of feelings here. Let me see what kind of person you're dealing with here in this deck. We just want like a general. Tell me what this person is like this person on Taurus's mind. Tell me what their personality is like, who they are as a person. Are they right about the lies and the blood bombing and all that? Your person. Okay, so I feel like a person is pretty special, to be honest with you. I do feel like they isolate themselves a lot. Maybe they're really lonely. But I feel like they're also somebody who wants to know the truth of everything. They want to know the answer. They want to know what their destiny is. They want to know the solution to all problems. I don't know who you're dealing with, but maybe he's a really big thinker, like an air sign or something. Crossroads, right? So they have a decision to make, and I feel like they could have more than one option, but the separation is on here too. So I feel like the separation is stalling them making a decision, because I feel like they're kind of waiting actually for you, to, I don't know, come back or something for it to work out. They're trying to figure out an answer, right? There's a big obstacle in their way. The mountain card is here, right? So it's about delays. It's about obstacles. It's about, even stubborn, even being stubborn. So there is a mountain here. This person could be stubborn, or they could just not know how to remove the blockage from you, from getting to you. Tell me what this person could say to Taurus if they could talk to them right now. The timing just wasn't right for us. I wish I could take back my words. I wish I had treated you better. I'm starting to understand the connection. You see, this person is really feeling this soul energy. Like there might be some kind of like soul recognition, and I feel like that's a hard thing to like let go of once you feel it. Like you feel like you got to make it work. It's hard when you feel the soul thing, the soul connection, and this person does feel it. So tell me what their next actions are toward Taurus. I feel like they feel like they missed an opportunity. They feel like this is their 10 of Pentacles. They feel like this is their success story, and they feel like they missed out. Well, what happened? Tell me what happened in this relationship. What exactly happened here? What happened between these two? Okay, so it came in really quick. There was a lot of passion, and then they left. They came in, right? And I feel like they came in fast. You guys could have went like on a journey together or something like that, because and I feel like this relationship felt like it was in alignment to this person. I feel like they felt very good about themselves, confident in it, and then it just ended. It doesn't even say why, right? Devil energy at the bottom of the deck. Like this one here is like being like you're not, somebody isn't aware of their surroundings. They're not aware of what they're in the middle of. You know what I mean? Because this guy is like just setting a bear trap, and the bear is right there. And in the background are all these, like, I don't know what they are, creatures, like, from another, 5D or something, right? They're having some kind of like dance or ritual back there, and he doesn't see any of it. So I feel like, they didn't see any of this coming. They thought this was like the end all be all, and then it just stopped. It just suddenly closed. And who knows why? It doesn't say. But here's what they feel like. Like they feel like you were their opportunity, and I kind of feel like this is what happened, but I ask about their next action toward you, and I feel like eventually they're going to come toward you, because they do see you as the success, as the 10 of Pentacles, and I think this person will be coming back because they're not happy with the way things are working out, and I think they're even like contemplating like what they said and did, and how it might have made you feel, how it made them feel. And I feel like at the very minimum, they're coming in to say sorry, you know? So, I don't know. So, let's see here. We would be on to Gemini now. 18. All right. Gemini, where are those? Here we go. Gemini. What's going on with the person on your mind, Gem? It's the one you can't stop thinking about. You know the one. It's hard to let go. It's hard to let go. Angels, spirits, and guides. This could be somebody from a long time ago. Somebody that you just keep thinking about. Okay, so what's your person doing? They're loving themselves. They're working on themselves. They're going through a big transformation. I feel like they think this is a karmic relationship, and I feel like they have some resentment, and I feel like they're just trying to let go. Let go. But there's this chemistry that's between you two, and unconditional love. But also the Grim Reaper here. Relationship is over. No second chances. So somebody is moving on, with their life. Somebody here is giving the silent treatment with the Axe card, So I feel like maybe your person feels abandoned, and they're seeing a pattern in it, like it looks like the passion and the love is what's kind of like drawing you both in, but then for some reason it's just too much. It just ends. I think it's got something to do, like on a soul level, it's got to do with changing you know what I mean? Gemini, the Phoenix card here. or them, right? Or both of you going through some kind of thing. It's about loving yourself, you know. So this person probably came into your life and woke you up in some way, made you more aware of, you know, spiritual things, your spiritual self, maybe. But I feel like there's a lot of ba ba boom here. Ba ba boom. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So, still see like there's a lot of stinking love here. This is somebody who's non-committal. They're independent. They don't want a relationship, or else they think that about you, right? I feel like there could be an unhealthy attachment here. This is an addiction card, right? So I don't know, but somebody could have an addiction that's just in the way. I feel like they want they're like contemplating what to do here. Like, should I go toward Gemini or not? They're at a crossroads here. And what they keep thinking about like the silence, the abandonment feeling, maybe even like the mask card is here, not showing true self. I don't know if that's you or if that's them. You know what I mean? Like, it's just saying this card is here. Someone wasn't being authentic, wasn't being honest. Um, but there is so much love here, you know? Like, this is how this person feels. So I don't know if you have an addiction or if they feel like this relationship is just unhealthy. I feel like this person has insecurity issues, so, self-esteem issues, you know. Anything else you want to say about this person? That's why they're non-committal, because they feel like they're not enough. They're better off when they just party and have fun. So, and then they're compromising. They're making changes here. You see, they are, because they're in this phoenix energy, right? So burnt all the way to the ground and then rising from the ashes. Big, big changes for your person, Gemini. I feel like they want to talk to you, and I feel like it's one of those things where they read the text and then they erase it. You know, they write it and then they erase it. They don't send it. They don't send it. So that's what they're doing. Like, they're just not even sure what to do next, right? I think they realize they need to be honest, because they've been, you know, there's been hiding in this relationship, hiding behind a mask of some kind. And it's time for honesty, right? And change. Here's that transition card. So definitely a big change going on with your person, Gemini. Um, I do feel like there's a lot of love here. Um, there is, but there's also a lot of like, I don't know, doubt or not 100% honest or something like that, right? Hello. I'm doing a reading for Gemini, and it is about the person that they can't stop thinking about. I'm doing an all signs, so I'm on Gemini right now. I've done Aries and Taurus. That's what's going on, Matt. Thanks for coming. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Now we're going to ask the romance angels, calling in your soulmate. This could be the one. That's why this is so hard. And stay optimistic about your love life. There's a reconciliation coming in, Gemini. and it's worth waiting for. Something here about finances and career, like maybe money is an issue for one or both of you. I'm not sure, but it feels like, something's holding it back. Like, maybe somebody's working or whatever, right? Or they're just worried about finances. Something is going on here, though. Tell me, what kind of person is Gemini dealing with? Let's see what kind of person this is. What kind of person is this for Gemini? Tell me what their real truth is, this person. Whoa. Wow. They're confused. They're hesitating. They have multiple choices. They don't know which way to go. I feel like they're kind of like isolating at the moment, really, really in their head, is what I feel like. I also feel like this person could be famous, in the public or with what they do. Maybe people, the garden card, it's a good card. It's like people love them, you know. Um, Maybe they help people a lot. But I feel like they're stable. They're an anchor. I feel like they are ready to settle down. I see it right here. They want a long lasting relationship deep down, but they're confused, right? They're just not sure who it is. They're confused with that crossroad. Like, I feel like this person has lots of choices, and I don't know that they know which one to choose. And I feel like what they want is someone who's gonna hang out, somebody who's stable. So this could be about money for sure, because finances is over here, right? So I feel like that's one of the things they're basing their choice on, like who's got their shit together, like in all my choices, who really is gonna be the anchor. So I kind of feel like they are thinking about money here, because they don't want to be responsible for everybody, right? They want to be responsible for themselves, but they don't really want to take on any more than that, is what I'm feeling. Tell me what's Gemini's person's next action toward Gemini, if any. What's their next action? An offer. They're going to come in and say, hey, it's like they're coming from the dead, right? Could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. But I do feel like they're coming in. It's the same energy. It's like something inside of them has transformed. They've been loving themselves, taking care of themselves, and a lot has changed, including their energy. Temperance is here. That's what it's about. It's about an energy shift, right? So they've changed their energy. What is it now? What is their energy now? Oh, that's too many. Okay. Their energy is the Wheel of Fortune. They're changing something. See, they feel like they missed an opportunity, and I think it's with you, because that's what we're asking about. Even though it's a tough load, right? So you see what they're in the crossroads about, right? They're like, should I go toward them? I have changed a lot, right? And I do feel like I missed an opportunity, but like, what am I going to say? How am I going to, make this happen? It seems like, I don't know, like it's a long, hard road, 10 of Wands. Yeah, they're going to come in. So, I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? I feel like they're rushing in though with the chariot. They know that there's something here. Two of Cups. See, they feel it. They feel it. It's right up here. It's like this unconditional love. And they definitely feel it for you, you know? So they're confused by it, right? So I do feel like they're coming in. I don't know how serious they are here because they're coming in as a Knight of Wands. So I don't know if they just want to, like, because, you know, it's talking about all this passion here. So maybe they're just coming in for that, you know, like a quickie or whatever you want to call it. Tell me, I'm becoming a better person. That's what they're saying. Yeah, they're going through it. They don't really talk about you to anybody. But they're saying like just being near you is intoxicating. I wonder if they feel like you're with someone else because it says I left when I saw you with someone. So they might, you know, think that you've moved on. Gemini, I think this person is a little lost, like inside of themselves, you know. So I'm wondering, like, if I can get some advice for Gemini about this. Advice for Gemini about this relationship. Just know your value. Like, just know your value. You know, like, that's super important. And I feel like, I think that they're coming in to, like, tell you the truth about something. What is the truth? What is the truth? This is your advice. Know your value. And Five of Cups. This is the Five of Cups that's about like walking away from it. It's about letting go. You know, it's telling me that this relationship makes you in balance. Like it really like knocks you off your center. Because it's never been fair. Like, I don't know if this is like somebody giving to two people or whatever, but I feel like that's what it's saying, and it's touching the Knight of Wands. So I could be very, very right about that, right? So it's never really been fair. And I think that when you're sitting here in this Queen of Pentacles and understanding who you are in this universe, understanding that, you know, you do have value just by yourself. You don't need another person. That's the truth, right? And it's also the truth that, you know, like this Five of Cups, like you've been waiting for a long time, you know, and this Five of Cups is like, okay, so this girl makes this picnic and she goes out to wherever and she's waiting for somebody to show up. She has a date. And what happens is they don't show up. And so she pours out the cup of love. She's walking away. Five of Cups is usually about grieving, but in this one, it's really not. It's about making an informed decision from a place where you know your value. And you're like, I've been sitting around here this whole time, topsy-turvy, like out of balance. I don't even know. And this person is seeing multiple people. Well, they're Knight of Wands. What do you expect? You know, like that's just their personality, I think. So I think that you're to the point where you're just done with this, Gemini. Because that was your kind of your advice. It's like, I mean, all through here it's saying, you know, they're having a hard time deciding. They're insecure. But all of these cards, these angel cards, I mean, they're telling me it's your soulmate, that this could be the one, and stay optimistic, and this thing is worth waiting for. There is a reconciliation, right? And then it says that you're saying, I've waited long enough and I'm over it. I'm not even going to think about it anymore. But it tells me, this tells me that they're coming back. They're coming back. And I don't know if it'll be too late. You know, I think they want to reach out to you, but they just, I don't know. I don't think they don't know what to say or whatever. I don't know what's going on with this person. Okay. I hope that helps you, Jen. Let's go to Cancer. 36, 13. All right, Cancer. Person on your mind. What are they doing? Let's check on the person on your mind. What are they doing? What's the person on your mind doing? I guess I should move my thing. Remember the last time I had a drink there? I spilled it all over my cards. Okay. Cancer's person on their mind. They are, they're working on themselves. They're working on abundance. I think they're living in gratitude and manifesting. I feel like they've met someone new and they're just going through a huge transformation Phoenix card. I think they feel like this relationship is over. I think they're moving forward, dating someone new, Cancer. I don't know, but there's 2 Scorpio cards here for you, right? I feel like there's unconditional love here too. You know what I mean? Like, it says that this relationship is over, but it's telling me that this separation has them pretty wonky, you know? I mean, I feel like maybe there was some kind of really great, like, physical activity going on between the 2 of you, right? I feel like there's somebody here, this could be this person, but somebody has abandonment issues, you know, like they don't want to be left, they're scared to be abandoned. I feel like they love you and they're really fucking sad that you're not together. I think they think about you even if they're dating, and I think they feel abandoned by you. What they're thinking about is like how young you made them feel, Cancer. I feel like this is a divine connection, but I feel like they're busy working too. Something about finances and career right now. This is true love. That's why you can't stop thinking about them. Then there is a reconciliation coming in too. Okay. Wow. So, what starts out as somebody not wanting to come back says they are. Okay, so your person is coming back because they realize who you are to them, right? This was a fated meeting, right? An important connection. And your person knows it and they can't stop thinking about it. I feel like they are dating someone new, but they're worried and they're anxious. They don't even know, right? They got a lot of anxiety here about this connection with you. And they ghosted you. They disappeared looking for something better. Grass is always greener, right? So I kind of feel like that's what's going on with your person. I mean, they're all over the place, Cancer. They feel like this is like a really important connection, but they're also like so scared of it. They ghost, they run away. And, you know, and their biggest fear is being abandoned. So maybe they abandon you before you can abandon them or something like that, you know. But they miss you. Okay, so let's see what this personality is for this person that's on your mind. Tell me about this person on your mind. Who are they? Who are they really at their core? Okay, so there's somebody who's stubborn, maybe, or they've had a lot of like blockages. It could be a feminine energy. This could be somebody that's a leader, right? A protector. It could be a boss. They could be a boss. But very powerful and loving at the same time. You know, like they're powerful but kind. You know what I mean? And they're sad about the ending. I feel like, you know, I mean, maybe they're depressed. Maybe they're a depressed person. Or maybe they're suffering some kind of deep sadness, loss, right? Going through an ending of some kind. Maybe it's about you. But it's causing a transformation inside of them. And I do see it up here. Like they are working on themselves. They're concentrating on their money. They're like living in gratitude. They're doing all the right things. But that, like on an energetic level, they miss you. You know what I mean? Like they kind of want you back. So let's see. If they could say something to you, what would it be? Let's see what they want to say. What does this person want to say to Cancer? What does this person want to say to Cancer if they could just say it right now? I wish I could share my good news with you. So I feel like there's like a total like ghosting kind of thing. Like so there's no speaking. And so there's no talking. And they're asking, I wonder if you're happy without me. And I look for you everywhere. I want to tell you how I feel. So, see, they do want to tell you. You know, they want to. And they're wondering, like, are you happy without me? Because I felt happy with you. You know, are you happy without me? Because I'm not happy without you. You know, every time something good happens to me, I want to tell you first. You know, and I look for you everywhere I go. I just think that you should be there. And I want to talk to you. I want to tell you how I love you. You know, there's a lot of love here. But the cards are telling me there's a reconciliation. So let's ask about it. What's this reconciliation look like on this person's side? What's their next actions toward Cancer? Love, 10 of Cups, Tower, the Star. This is going to come in like a tower. They're coming in to offer you love because what they're understanding, they did go and try and like see if the grass is greener, right? They disappeared for a while. But what they're realizing is you're the one, you know, definitely you're the one. And it shocks them like this epiphany, like this, they're saying Cancer loves me unconditionally. They are my wish fulfillment. They're my star, you know? And I feel like they're feeling like, well, you know, like I missed an opportunity and I don't know what to do about it. Like this was a big heartbreak for this person. And here's the Wheel of Fortune and here is the Emperor. So I kind of feel like your person is definitely changing their own energy. And what they're changing into is the Emperor. And so that means they're going to be brave enough to walk towards you. They're going to be brave enough to come in and say, I want you, you know? So taking charge of their life, taking charge of I think the Wheel of Fortune has everything to do with the Emperor energy, you know? We do have the North Node in Aries, so we're all kind of being pushed into that energy, that take charge kind of energy. So that's what I feel like your person's doing, making good use of the energy, right? Okay, so that is what I got for you guys. With your person on your mind. And we'll go on to Leo. Let's look and see what's going on with Leo. Okay. Tell me what's going on for Leo, Spirit. Okay, Leo. Engagement ring, partnership, commitment, eternity, karmic relationship, triggers, letting go, resentment. Okay, so this person is kind of all back and forth with it too. I feel like they feel like their relationship is over, then it's time for them to, like, figure out their own life, but they have unconditional love for you, and they can't stop thinking about the partnership that you shared. Like, this should have been like an ever forever thing, but it's over. So I feel like they're confused. Like, there's confusion here, right? So let me see some more. Leo. Okay, I feel like they want a reconciliation, but they're afraid. Could be about money. Maybe money is the problem. They're single, but I feel like they think about you. Like that you're the one that they think about here with this unconditional love. And I feel like they love the way you kiss them. I feel like they want to come in and say sorry and say, like, man, we have way too much, right? We have way too much to, like, give this up. I feel like they are surrendering to it, though. Like, whatever happens, happens. There is a lot of freedom in surrendering a situation, right? You stop worrying about it. You see what's happening here is there's a third party. Now, I don't know if it's you that has a third party or them. I can't really tell. But that is a problem. One person's single, one person has a third party. And I think it could be the third party could be an ex-lover. And it's an enemy. Like it says, it's an enemy, watch your back. So I feel like there's someone else in their life, this third party, that's kind of like messing around with the energy. But I do feel like this person, like, is interested in you, right? They don't understand. I just see, like, there's a third party interference. Now, what is third party? Well, it does say ex-lover, so it could be. But sometimes when I'm reading third party energy, I feel like it could be anything. Like, like it could be video games, third party, right? Have you ever known somebody like that? I haven't, like, in my own personal life. I haven't been with someone who just is constantly stuck to a video game. But I've seen other people, you know what I mean? And they don't even know what's going on. They get in their own world, right? I feel like this person, I don't know if this was somebody you were married to, Leo. I feel like there was a lot of big differences here and maybe even family problems. I feel like it's important here, like there's a message here for you to forgive your parents. Your love life benefits when you forgive your parents is the card. So I don't know. But I kind of feel like if you and this person, like, were to go on a little vacation or something together, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like something magical could happen for you. You know what I mean? These two people are walking in the woods, and I don't know what they're doing, but maybe just going on a picnic or something, right? But I kind of feel like something magical can happen if you do that. I also feel there's a big gap in something, and it's religious factors, right? So here we got the third party, we got the ex-lover, and we got, you know, So maybe that's what it is, you know. Maybe your your moral compass says, you know, I don't deal with third parties. Fuck you. You know, maybe that's the belief, but it could be anything. It could be politics, you know. Like, let's say you're definitely not a Trump supporter. Let's just say that. Let's say one person is definitely not a Trump supporter, but not necessarily supporting anyone else, but they just know they don't want somebody like Trump who's a bully in office. Let's say that. And the other person is 100% Trump. Like, how does that work in a relationship? Well, it can be a problem. You know what I mean? It can. So I'm feeling like this is definitely here. So I don't know if that's what happened here. You know, like there's some kind of like belief that's different and it's like no good. Like there's a big fight because of it. So I don't know. I would hate something like politics to be a division, but look at around us. It's fucking everywhere. You know, there's half of us who love Trump and half of us who fucking don't love him at all, right? Got no love for the guy. He is a soul though, you guys. So okay, so here is their next action is to come toward you. Leo, they love you. They want a new beginning. They do. I mean, you've got the zero card, which is like the fool card. I want to jump all in. I want to manifest a stronger relationship. I want to manifest Leo. This is your card. You know, it's like this person wants to be with you, irregardless of whatever that disagreement is, right? But I don't know. I feel like they're trying to manifest it, but at the same time, they're like, is it worth it? Seven of Pentacles. Or am I just going to get hurt again? You know? And this is coming out over here with this third party thing, right? So I don't know who you're hanging out with, but if you want this person, I would suggest maybe like getting rid of that third party energy, right? Give me some advice for Leo. So it looks to me like you feel like you missed out on an opportunity with this person, right? And oh, you feel so bad about yourself. You feel like you're not enough. You're overthinking it, really. So, you know, when you're sitting up here and you're sitting here going like, should I stay or should I go? And then what wins out is the Five of Pentacles, which is you saying like, I'm not enough anyway. And I'm going to fucking end up getting hurt again. And so you're overthinking this stuff. I almost feel like this enemy, watch your back. You know what I mean? This could be you, or it could be your person even toward themselves. You know what I mean? Like their own worst enemy. You know, like they're the ones sabotaging it. Really, your person is, because they don't understand their value, and that's why they're behaving like they are. You know what I mean? It is. But I feel like it's important for you to invest in yourself and really like just what do you want? The Star card. What is your wish fulfillment? And then just choose that. You know what I mean? Choose to invest in you. What is it that's going to make you feel better? Because you are definitely not feeling all that great, or they aren't, right? Somebody. So I think both people not feeling all that great about it, but I feel like there's hidden things, you know. But this is probably the one thing that caused the whole breakup, whatever this is. It's a difference of opinion about morals and values, you know, whether it's religion or politics or whatever, you know. Definitely something going on there. So what do we do about that? You know what I mean? Like, What do we do about that? I've been thinking about that a lot because our country is very divided between the Democrat and Republican Party. And what do we do about that division? And like when it's somebody we love, when it's somebody we care about, when what is it that we do? I don't know the answer to that, but because our opinions and our feelings are just there. There's nothing we can do. Does it mean we have to cut people out of our life though? I don't know, just something to think about since that came up in your reading, Leo. I just want you to think about it. Like, do you need to be right that bad that you're going to walk away from the love of your life? I don't know. Think about it. Okay, Virgo. Virgo. Angels, spirits, and guides, let's see what's going on with Virgo's person they can't stop thinking about. I feel like, what's going on with them? What are they doing? How are they feeling? The runner. Wedding rings. So this could be somebody that you weren't married to. And maybe they ran away, or maybe they're telling you did. Like you're afraid of intimacy, You are more in your human being than in your soul. And that's what this person is saying, like, I love them, but they're scared. They're scared to even love me back, right? And so they sabotage it every fucking time, right? And it just keeps going on. It's repetitive, They love me and then they wreck it. And they leave. Well, it could be because it's a soul connection and a soul contract. I feel like there's a phone call coming in. I feel like this person wants to give you a call, right? I feel like someone in this relationship had options, or they went and like had a one night stand or something, right? It was all about seduction. In fact, that could even be how they sabotaged it on purpose. You know what I mean, Virgo? They actually went and had sex with somebody else just so they could sabotage the relationship. But the thing is, they can't stop thinking about you. You know what I mean? They can't. They keep looking at their cards. They keep wondering, like, how can I get back together with this person? How can I do it? I love him so much. We have such great chemistry together, right, Virgo? Wow. So there is someone calling in. They're calling. They're going to take a chance and they're going to come back towards you, make the call. They're trying to manifest you back in their life. Okay. I feel like this person has been non-committal and I feel like they're trying to release it. They're trying to heal from that. It's the passion that they keep thinking about. I mean, you have passion here about 3 times, so there's a lot going on here for you, Virgo. Like a lot of sexual chemistry going on between the two of you. I feel like some truth needs to come out, though. Somebody needs to tell the truth. And then I think there's a reconciliation, or at least that's what this person feels like. Well, what they're doing is they're saying to you, like, I am no longer going to be non-committal. I've healed myself. I've released myself. And it looks to me like, honestly, like they already did that, because you got engagement and wedding up there and then sabotage. So like they do the thing and then they never carry through, right? Well, they're coming back for another go around. They want a reconciliation. They want to rebuild it. Let's ask the spirit, like, what kind of relationship is this? Like, it already tells us there's a soul contract, but what do the angels have to say? A lot of attraction again, right? I feel like you guys are learning from each other. This is like forgiving each other, getting back together. I feel like there's a lot of flirting between the two of you. It's a fun relationship, right? But I feel like the separation is kind of eating this person's lunch, you know? They're like, why did I do that, right? So very soon is what it says. This is changing, right? So I feel like they're coming back in. Are you going to make the effort? Are you going to give your relationship a chance? Right? Because I feel like when they come back, they've really kind of gone through something to change what they're doing. You know, they see you differently too. And so I feel like their love has changed. The way they love is changing. Okay, so let's see if we can get something else about this person. Tell me about. Okay, they got a lot of challenges. They could be stubborn. They're also very popular. People like them. They could like work in the public somehow, but the whip card is here. God damn it. I don't like that. Virgo. I hate the whip card. It's about abuse. It's about pain. It's about conflict. You know, it could be also about hard work. Let's use that. Let's not go with the abuse part. I don't even like that. Let's just say this person is a hard worker. They work very hard. Physical activity. And the tree card. This can mean that you guys had a life together before. It means that your roots are very, very deep. And the reason that this is so hard to maneuver is because it's so electric, for lack of a better term. Like, right, there's a lot of like electricity with this relationship, and it's hard to let go of that. It feels, you know, amazing when you have an electric energy with someone else. It's like, but it is really always intense too. Like, it's almost too much electricity, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Let's see. If this person could say something to you, what would it be? What would you say? What would this person say to Virgo? You're just being near you is intoxicating. See what I mean? There's a lot of sexual chemistry here. I want to be more than friends. You came closer than anyone to what? Cracking your heart open, and we will be together again. So see, this person is really concerned or really like assured, like, right? They're the one going for the reconciliation. They're the one who feel the roots and the spiritual connection. I don't know if you feel it or not, but this person does, and it scares them. You know, it scares them, the heat of a relationship, right? And that is evidence of a past relationship, because you recognize them. You have memory, you know? Like, you just remember them. So, what is their next action toward Virgo? What's their next action toward Virgo? Whoops. I have these up I do upside down. Tell me their next action towards Virgo. This person on their mind. This person they can't stop thinking about. I wonder if you were married to this person already. I feel like you were. So this could be like somebody you're divorced, you know, but you can't stop thinking about it. Okay, so I feel like this person is really getting some pretty good energy, Emperor energy. I feel like they're tapping into their higher selves too with the Hermit card and the High Priestess, right? And the Emperor. So what is happening is they're like bossing up. These are all three majors, right? So tapping into higher self, listening to the well, you can go upstairs and help yourself to cereal or whatever. I'll be done in a little bit. I love you. Okay, so this person, I'll tell you what's happening here is like, I feel like you're teaching this person a lot about who they are, what their power is. You know what I mean? They're really understanding some stuff here. This is almost all like 5 out of 8 major arcanas. So in the human world, these are what's going on. So in their human mind, they're saying, should I stay or should I go? And the Four of Pentacles is like, well, let me connect in and see what I should do. The Seven of Wands is here about, this is about like feeling like they have to protect themselves and their family. You know, like, so they're doing this. Should I, in the 3D, right? They're worried, they're protecting themselves, they're trying to tap in and they're trying to figure out if they should invest anymore. But over here, this is the soul activity over here. It's the Emperor standing up, bossing up, taking charge of their life, finding the justice in the situation. Like, why did I meet this person? What did they teach me? Their higher self is telling them that. And then they start to manifest. You see, once they've cleared it all up with their higher self, they begin to manifest you back. They see what happened. They were the sabotager. And I feel like, you know, Spirit is just working really hard with them. And I do feel like they're manifesting reconciliation. I do. And their own power and their own, like, you know, emperorness. Like, I can have whatever I want. I am manifesting justice in this situation because I want it back, you know? Okay, so that's what I feel like is happening with you and your person. And I do feel like it's important to know what the soul is up to. And it's those major arcanas that kind of tell us, like, here's the lesson that you're learning, you know? So, okay. Libra. Thanks everybody for coming and watching, hitting the like button, subscribing. I appreciate all that activity, sharing it with your friends. Thank you so much. So we're going to start with Libra here. Angel spirits, guides, tell me what the person on Libra's mind is doing right now. How are they feeling? Okay. They're not telling me what they're doing. They're saying, I'm not showing my hand. I feel like they're trying to put boundaries up. I feel like they could actually feel like you use them somehow. I feel like they're just trying to move on. I feel like, you know, they're trying to have fun and hang out with their friends. But I feel like they can't stop thinking about you, man. Right? Like there was a lot of chemistry there. You guys had a lot of fun together. I don't know if you were married, maybe. And then there was a breakup. Silent treatment. So I feel like there's some kind of like cycle that needs to end here. And I don't know if it's the cycle of breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together. But it looks like it. That's what it looks like to me. I feel like this person wants to call you. They think about you all the time. They want to tell you they're thinking about you. But I don't know. I feel like when they talk to their friends are saying like, fuck that. Don't talk to that bitch. Right? Or a bastard. I feel like this person feels like it's an eternal promise, you know, like it's an eternal promise. I feel like this person wants to call you and say, you want to have some coffee? You want to just get together and have some coffee? So they're going to call you. This is kind of a toxic cycle going round, round, round in circles here. I do feel like there's some clarity coming in for or about a divine feminine. I don't know who you are here, but it doesn't matter because we all have access to divine feminine energy. So I feel like maybe this person is tapping into it, or they're seeing you as their divine feminine. I feel like they feel like, spirit is really leading the way here. And I kind of feel like they're feeling like it's time to like take a time out and just like reflect on the situation. I feel like what they want is peace, and they do want a connection. So I think they're starting to date other people. I feel like this relationship has taught them something like strength. I feel like also maybe brought something to light. There's a player here. So I don't know if it's, if they're telling me it's you that's the player or them, but they're just saying like this was ended because there's player energy here. This could be about playing a game too, Libra. Somebody just playing a game. You kind of got that twice, that energy here. So I don't know if somebody's I feel like this person has self-esteem issues and they're just trying to find peace within themselves, but they have agonizing pain, right? And they are trying to go in a new direction. They are, but they just don't know what to do. They don't know what way to go, right? So I do feel like they're trying to move forward though, but they're insecure about themselves, about what they have to offer. They just, I don't even know. I feel like they're so insecure. Let's see what these romance angels have to say. Thanks for coming, you guys. Appreciate you. Thanks for hitting the like button. Make the effort. Keep an open mind. Give your relationship a chance. It says work on your partnership. There's a lot of chemistry here, but there's also deception. And pay attention to the red flags. So there's definitely red flags here for sure, right? I mean, there's somebody who's like taking an axe to this thing. So there's definitely deception. Like, I want to marry you, and then here comes the axe, Tell me about this person that they're dealing with. Who's this person Libra is dealing with? They're committed. They feel like it's a contract. They could be very intelligent. They could be ruled by desire. They could be a cheater. They could be untrustworthy, the snake. But at the same time, they feel like your protector, their leader, like they're brave. And I think you're getting some kind of message from them. It's a warm one. It's about how they feel about you. It's about how warm you make them feel, that you're their home, that you're their family, that you are their source of comfort. And I think that you're getting some kind of a document or a message or a letter or something about how they're feeling. I feel like they love you, but they do have this deceptive energy twice, Libra, But I'm feeling like they're coming in with another promise, But Libra, they already had one. They already gave you one. And then they took it back. So what I'm feeling is like this could be like this circle, this cycle of toxicity and somebody like, you know, how do you change a cycle? You respond differently. You do. That's sort of the key. You know, so how did you always respond before? Because this looks like it's round and round you go. Where you stop, nobody knows. Like, it's just like, you know, they come in, they love on you, and then they're deceptive and they leave, right? And it's snake like. And it does look like they have more than one person, more than one option, but they are hurting about you. And deep down, they love you. And I'm not sure, you know, like, let's see what the tarot has to say. Let's see. I feel like when they commit or make a promise, I feel like that's what's deceptive in this person. You know what I mean? Um, they make a promise and then they take it back. And so you don't even know, you know, or that's how they feel about you. I don't know. I don't know which one is which here. Strength. Confidence. Okay, so this is like what their next actions are. I feel like they're coming toward you very confidently. And I think that they want to speak the truth or set down some boundaries or something, right? I feel like they see you as beautiful and confident and got it going on. You know, they see you as tapped in and and I think that they just want to come in and tell you the truth. Like the truth is, you know, I am up all night worried about this shit. I've been trying to heal up from it, you know. I'm sorry I cut you off. You are my wish fulfillment, and I was just confused. But I'm not confused anymore. I want to come toward you. And I really mean it. 7, the chariot. So this person could be getting like alignment, like with the chariot card. That's like body, mind, soul going same direction, same journey, same, you know, like there's no friction between the soul and the mind. It's even, it's going forward, right? I feel like it's important for you to know your value here before you make any kind of decision about this person, because I do feel like the person's coming in, and I do see like it is a match. You know, you've got King and Queen of Swords, so you could be dealing with another air sign, or you could be dealing with somebody who's just, you know, direct to the point and logical, a logical thinker rather than an emotional one. You know, so I don't know, but I do feel like this person is coming back. I just don't, you know. I don't know how you're going to feel about it. This is a soul contract, so you're definitely teaching each other some stuff, you know? And I kind of feel like, you know, when a cycle actually closes out, like lessons learned, and then you respond a different way, and then it doesn't repeat because you behaved a different way. You responded to whatever this was, right? Because this is telling me like this person like comes in, makes an offer, and it's love. Like, I want to be with you forever, you know? But then right after you say, yeah, I want to marry you too, they fucking break up. They stop talking to you, you know? So I feel like that's the cycle that needs to quit, is that. So like how can you respond? What would the response be? Let me see if I can ask spirit. Like, what would their, like, let's say this person comes in and says, I really do love you. I want to marry you. And they always do the same thing. So what can Libra do different this time to change this motherfucking cycle? Well, it's a fated meeting. You need to talk with your friends. Maybe there's somebody new coming in, but yeah, there's all this pain that came out before. But what can they do different this time when this person comes back in? How can they respond differently to have a different outcome? How can they do that? What can they do? Tell me what the response might look like. Okay. Spirit is saying like, well, you need to realize what it is. It's an unhealthy attachment with somebody who just can't even help themselves. Shapeshifter, right? The snake card. Like, you know, it's almost like saying like, you know, you got to stop this addiction. It's unhealthy. It's an unhealthy attachment just because of the agonizing pain, you know, and it's saying like, yeah, it was a fated meeting. It was. You were meant to be them. They're your soul friend, you know, but then they start causing you pain. So tell me what happened? Like, what did they give them when they came in? Because it's like, it's saying like this person is, oh, anxiety and worry. The fated meeting was about somebody having anxiety and grief, right? So that's what this was about. They came in to like, I don't know, change your energy is what I feel like. Like they came in and they thought you were really pretty or really handsome. But it ends up being like you needed that so much, right? This is a sacred union. It is. But I honestly feel like I don't think it was meant to last forever, Libra. You know what I mean? Because like there's just turmoil and it doesn't tell me what the action would be. Tell me what their action that they could take that would be different to get a different outcome than what it's been. Hook up. Develop feelings for someone else. Enjoy a single life. Like just don't even try to stop thinking about them. I don't know. Put it into perspective. I feel like this person came in to help you. I do. To give you something to think about, to heal you, to love on you, to show you something. But I don't really feel like this was supposed to be a happily ever after thing. It was fated. And they came in probably right at a time when you needed them the most, like something really crazy going on in your life. I don't know. Scorpio's next. 123. I wonder what time it is. 9. It's 9 o'clock. Okay. Scorpio. Tell me about the person on Scorpio's mind. It's the one you can't stop thinking about. Tell me what's going on, how they feel, what are they thinking, what do they want. Heart with a key. They feel like you're the only one. They're going through a transformation. They're starting to love themselves, take better care of themselves. They're going through, they're ascending to another level. Anything else? No, I guess not. I feel like deep down, like they feel like they're not enough. You know, they feel like they have to compete, and they're like, I fucking don't want to compete. I just don't. I'm not interested in that. If I'm not enough exactly how I am, well, I don't know. I guess it's just fucking over. But they want to call you man. They feel like you're the stability. They got unconditional love, right? So they got a lot of feelings here, but they're tired of competing for your attention. They feel like, like you're the only one for them, right? The heart with the key is the first one out. So they feel like, Scorpio, you're the only one that even has the key. And I also feel like something maybe that has to do with you really kind of jump started um, their inner work, their metamorphosis, the butterfly card, which is you. I feel like you taught them that. That you taught them that they needed to love themselves. That you taught them that they need to do that, and that you actually gave them the kind of the gas to start ascending, right? So I don't know, what, but I feel like at the same time they feel like they have to compete and they're over it. They're just like, I'm not even. I feel like there's some, like, even though they're ascending and even though they feel, they're working on their self worth, they're loving themselves on purpose, right? And they're ascending, they still feel like they're not enough for you. Like, I'm just not enough for Scorpio. That's how your person is feeling. And they're tired of competing for your attention. And I feel like, they're saying, all right, I'm ready to just be done. That's all right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. I hope you can. Let me scoot it over. Because these all came out like bottom of the deck, right? So it's saying like they don't know what to do. They're like, I can't compete anymore. I'm not going to compete anymore. Okay, so tell me about heart with a key for Scorpio and their person. This person is really hung up on you for sure. They feel like the relationship is true, perfect. It says it right here, right? They want to get together with you. They do. They want a reconciliation. They do. Deep down, they do. They feel like you are their foundation, and they're heartbroken about the breakup. They're shattered. This is a shattered wine glass. So they're feeling some type of way. I feel like what they're kind of going for is peace. I don't know, but I feel like maybe they're listening to a lot of music. And I feel like in this ascension that they're doing, they're feeling very good. They're feeling safe. They're feeling connected to their higher self. And I just want you to know you probably did all that for them, you know? So that's kind of the truth of it. Let's clarify this crazy end of the thing here. Not enough. The snake and the Grim Reaper. Clarify that for Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like they're at a crossroad, but I feel like they're just over it. They're like, you know what? I'm not going to commit to this because they're not committing to me. I got to go a different direction. I just got to go a different direction. I can't make this person love me. I need to move on. I need to date somebody else. So that's what they're doing. They're moving on down the road. Let's look and see what the romance angels say about this relationship for Scorpio. What is it? Can you tell me if it's some kind of special relationship or what? What's going on here? Yeah, there's a lot of romantic feelings, but there's also red flags. And it's got something to do with about a belief system. Again, that religious factor comes out, right? So it's either your person or you, Scorpio, that's got a problem with it, right? It's something about beliefs. It could be about, morals. It could be about politics. It could be about money, how to spend money, how not to spend money, right? I feel like, to be honest, like this person wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation, but more than anything, what this person needs to know, according to Spirit, is that they're lovable. They deserve to be loved, and they don't know that now. They don't, because I just feel like they've been, they feel unlovable. They do. And honestly, I mean, I don't know, if you put them in a third party situation, what it looks like. It looks like it. So they feel not chosen. Like they pick anybody besides me. I feel like that's what it's saying. And so they're just coming to the conclusion, well, I must not be good enough. I don't even deserve to be loved. I'm not lovable. I feel like this is old wounding. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like maybe you put that in front of their face so that they could heal it. Scorpio, because you are kind of like a stimulator of action and change for people. And so I'm kind of feeling like maybe this is the whole purpose of this relationship, is for this person to realize that they are lovable. They deserve it. They deserve to be loved. There's nothing wrong with them. But I think that they've been feeling like that since they were a child, and you know, so they attract people that can't commit, that won't offer love. I think it's a cycle. And we are in this energy with the planets and everything that is making us really look at the reality of things. So, where this person might be fantasizing about a reconciliation over here, they're realizing, like, wait a minute, I deserve to be treated better than that. I deserve to be loved. So I don't know how long that's going to take them to figure it out, but aren't they loving themselves here? Yes, they are. And so that could be the whole reason for this relationship. So just so you know, tell me about this person that we're talking about. Okay, so I feel like they like to talk, right? They might gossip. I think they're excited, and they might just chat, right? I think this person feels like there's something wrong with them, like they're flawed in some way. And this person is like constantly trying to figure out this relationship and why it's here. This is definitely somebody who is a digger for information, right? They're trying to unlock answers. They're trying to figure out their destiny. They're wanting to know what is their wish fulfillment. They're trying to find a solution to their life, to who they are, right? So I feel like this person is kind and nice to people, right? But I feel like they're real deep, a deep thinker, a deep processor, right? It's this card, 33. And 33 is an ascended master number. So I kind of am wondering if this person like has some sort of mission, like soul mission, like to unlock something and answer a solution, something like that. Figuring it out for themselves, because I kind of feel like deep down they feel like the fucking mouse here. They're all nerves. They feel depleted, like they don't have enough to offer anyone. They're a fucking mouse. That's how they feel about themselves. This makes me sad. So, let's see what, if they could say something to you. Let's see what they want to say. You were the best thing in my life. The timing wasn't right. Okay, so that's what they have to say. You're the best thing in my life. You. Just wasn't the right timing, is what they're saying here. What's this person's next actions towards Scorpio, if any? They're learning something new, and I feel like I think they're walking away. 8 of Cups. I feel like they're really emotional. I feel like there could be messages coming in. You know what I mean? Like maybe they're messaging you or you're messaging them, and I don't know. I feel like they're trying to go down a new path. I feel like they need to, I don't I don't know, like this is their next actions towards you. I feel like they're trying to send you messages. And I don't know what you're doing back, with the moon card. Maybe you're walking away. Maybe they are, you know. I feel like there's a lot of emotions here. Another message. Um, Queen of Wands. This could be like, this is sexual energy, but it's also confident energy. I feel like this person really feels like you're their person. Ten of Pentacles, like, you know, but life isn't fair, and obviously, I don't know. I don't know if this, I don't know. Eight of Wands. There's two eights here, so there could be a big change for somebody, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like death card, so transformation, right? For the lovers, there is a new beginning. There is a new beginning, but I don't think it's with this person. I don't know. I feel like somebody just wants to be single. The new beginning is to be single. Death to the lovers. And on to a new beginning where somebody, probably this person, needs to know their relationship with spirit. They need to feel it on a deeper level. You know what I mean? Because this person is going to find Nine of Pentacles all by themselves. This is a relationship with spirit, but it's also financial gain. And I think that maybe their whole purpose here is not to be all tied up in this situation, but to, be on their own and figure out their relationship with spirit. So I don't know. I feel like they're hanging on, and I feel like they're going to message you, and I feel like they still have this high hope, but I don't think it's going to work out, Scorpio. I mean, you're here saying no. No. That's what I feel like you're saying. On to a new beginning by myself. So that's what is happening there. All right. Okay, Sagittarius. 138. All right, Sag, let's see what's going on. Okay, Sagittarius, person on your mind. I feel like they're really into their human being, you know. They're listening to their human more than they are their soul. I do feel like this is a soulmate connection. It's right there. I feel like this person, I feel like you guys mirror each other maybe. Maybe so you can heal old wounds, right? I feel like this person knows that you're their soulmate, but they're not saying like what they're going to do. They're going through a transformation, they're growing, and they could be hooking up, right? Because this card is like third party, it's like a hookup, right? So I feel like this person is kind of moving on down the road. All right, so tell me about the person on Sag's mind. What's going on with them? Okay, so it could have been about a marriage. This is a sacred union, and somebody really wasn't being honest about who they are. There's kind of like a mask card here, and that was an obstacle, right? It caused problems for the relationship breakup. In fact, Phoenix card is clarifying that, and then ghosting. So you might not be talking to them now. There might be like silence. That's what that ghost card is about. It's about somebody just stop speaking, blocking, all that fucked up stuff. Who does that shit? Don't you want to know? Who fucking blocks somebody? That's so fucking 5-year-old. Right? Especially with somebody that you fucking love, you know? I'm just gonna block you so you can't ever talk to me again. Okay, so this person, we're asking about the kind of person this is. They're confused. They're not sure. They're worried. They're doubtful. There was a commitment here, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on? We had a partnership. We had a deal." And then there's that 33 key. You know what I'm noticing is this card is coming out a lot. This key card. And the key card is about unlocking an answer. It's about unlocking your destiny. It's about finding a solution. It's about opening up to truth, right? So I kind of feel like this person is digging, you know? And I don't know. I feel like they're uncertain about the contract. Like, what is this contract? Yeah, it's a contract. I know it's a contract, but what is it? You know? And they're trying to figure it out. I feel like they're kind of confused. They're doubting. They're feeling unclear. They're worried. They're not sure, you know? Like all those words are on that cloud card. So I feel like this person's going through it. They're confused for sure. They're trying to figure it out. Tell me what the angels have to say about this relationship. Tell me what kind of relationship Sagittarius is in at the moment, or the person on their mind. Okay. So it's saying like somebody could have come in, you know what I mean? Like it's saying it over here, but now it's saying like that. Like there's someone new in the picture, you know? And the religious factors is in. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw something out here. You could have been married to this person. They could have like found someone else, and you're sitting here going like, you know what? This doesn't match my moral compass. Like we're married. Like, well, how can you just go and find a new kind of love, right? That's just for one person, but I feel like it's important for you guys to free each other, you know, get free from each other. It's time. Take back your own life. Take the control over your life, right? This just isn't good for anybody, is what I'm feeling. That's what this is saying, right? This thing is like, I don't know. You guys don't have the same boundaries as far as your relationship goes. That's why it's so confusing. Like, what is the commitment? You know, what is this partnership? You know, why is there someone new in this situation? We have a marriage, a sacred union, and now what? There's someone new? The fuck? I feel like it's confusing at minimum. And I feel like Sagittarius is saying, like, free yourself, baby. You know, look at this. Whatever they're isn't matching your energy, it's not matching your morality, your idea of love, of commitment, right? And that's not okay. Like you gotta, you know, you gotta be on the same page. And you're obviously not. So this person just, I don't know. Tell me if they're gonna make any kind of a action toward Sagittarius. Queen of Wands. Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the King. Okay. So yeah, it's telling me that you guys are well suited. I feel like there's a lot of like sexual attraction. I also feel like you guys could have a lot of power if you put it together. You know what I mean? And I feel like it almost looks like the king is feeling like the queen is the wish fulfillment, right? But I feel like the queen is feeling like, oh no, I don't know what she's doing. Seven of Swords. There's fear here. Maybe fear of having their wish fulfillment. Okay. I feel like this person is having like this moment of truth here. Because you have this Two of Pentacles, and it's kind of like, should I listen to my body or should I listen to my soul? And here's what the body is telling somebody. I'm scared. I'm fucking scared. And the soul is telling you a whole nother story. Nine of Pentacles. This is about like being best friends with your higher self. It is. And you're tapping in here. Somebody is anyway. Your person is, I feel like. They're scared. But I feel like, there's this need for somebody in this relationship to understand their own independence. Like they do. They have to know it, The Nine of Pentacles is like, it's about having a great relationship with your higher self to the point where, that you realize they take care of everything and you don't, your human being is like worried for no reason, that your soul always has it if you just give it up to him. You know what I mean? And I feel like your person is like having to deal with that. They're having realizations here. They are. And maybe you too, right? But there's two nines, one on top of the other. One is about spirit and how much they really are in your life. How much, like that soul lives, your body lives inside the soul. I think that's how it goes. And so you're connected forever. And when you make that connection, when you tap in and you make the connection, what happens is power starts to show up. And you know what else? What you want changes, right? Because you've got a lot of like, I don't know, fucked upness in this relationship, right? Like a third party and everything, right? And this is like going like, man, this isn't really what the soul had in mind. You know what I mean? They have in mind power. They have in mind, going for what they want. They have in mind manifesting, but there's a lot of fear for the human. And so the human is being kind of like back and forth, like, should I listen to my human who's scared, or should I listen to my soul who's like guiding me toward, independence and wealth on my own? Like, this person needs to feel that on their own, Sagittarius. They need to find that happiness and contentment inside themselves, and I don't think they ever have. And so, like, I don't know, but I kind of feel like I think this person is really kind of like, I don't know, they're going through like such a, Phoenix thing. Like this thing burnt them to the ground. You know what I mean? And that's why they left. I think they were, they're just so in their head. They're believing they're human. They're believing they're human about the fear. All right, so I don't know who the cheater was there, but I bet you do. All right, Sagittarius, Capricorn's next. Let's see what's coming in for Cappies, how are you doing? This is the person you can't stop thinking about. These are usually complicated relationships, so if you're in a happy, stable marriage, this probably ain't your reading. This is a definitely complicated love reading, so welcome, Capricorn. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for being here and watching. If you don't know how to hit the like button during a live, you hit those three little dots up in the corner, and then a drop box comes down. So you can, okay, so Capricorn, your person feels like frustrated. They feel like they're not enough for you. They feel like you're the only one for them, but they feel like they're not enough. They could have some jealousy issues too. Like, I don't know if they have to compete, but I feel like, this person feels like you're the only one that has the key to their heart. They feel the soul connection, and they feel like, I don't know. I feel like this card right here, this girl with the snake, it can mean like you feel like they feel charmed or under a spell, almost like addicted even, right? They also feel like it's Cupid's arrow, right? They feel like it was like a special kind of connection. Hey Dan, how's it going, man? Nice to see you on here. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hitting the like button. I haven't seen anybody this morning besides Matt. I don't even know who it is, but Matt Mbitude. Mbitude? Wonder what that means. Okay. Not enough. Oh, what happened? What did you find out? Okay. This person still wants reconciliation. They're heartbroken about it, right? They love you. I feel like they see synchronicities everywhere, and it reminds them of you, and it makes them feel like they have renewed hope. I feel like they want to reconcile. I feel like they're trying to have fun, but I don't know if they really can because they're heartbroken. But I do see it. Let's see. Let's ask about the romance angels. What kind of relationship is this, Spirit, for Capricorn? Is it like a cyst on our ovaries? That's painful. And I had cysts. I finally had a hysterectomy when I was like 40. But like that shit ruined me from like age 14 until I was 40. I just had you wouldn't believe the difference once I got that shit out of there. Man, it was all poison to me. I'm glad I got to have all my kids, but I was super glad to get rid of it. It was really painful. It's like a freckle. Yeah, it's painful. It can be painful. I had all kinds of problems, Dan. I had one erupt, like rupture, and I was like fucking 21. It was after I had my third baby. Maybe I was 22 maybe. He was just a brand new baby. I don't know how old I was, but good. Yeah, let them go do that. I hope that, is it causing her pain, Dan? Because I feel like that was the worst part. Yeah, it was icky. I had one rupture in there, and then I had surgery. And the guy, I was living in Washington, so I went to Spokane to the doctor, and he goes, the ovary like exploded in there, And he goes, I just pieced it back together. He did it just like that with his hand. So he left that broken ovary in there, and it was like even worse after that. Like I never really got better. And so like I went 20 years with that pain, and it was really painful, like all the time. And then finally when I was 40, I finally got a tumor. And and it wasn't on my ovary, it was in my uterus. And I went in because I just having some weird symptoms, and like I went to my regular doctor, and then they rushed me to the to town. It was in Columbus, and they rushed me to Billings so I could get an ultrasound done. And it turned out like this was a big deal. I mean, when I went in there the first time for the ultrasound, the uterus was like, I mean, the cyst or the tumor was like the size of a grapefruit. And so we, okay, we're going to do the surgery. We're going to get ready. And then I went in for like my pre-op stuff. That was a week later, and they did another ultrasound. And that thing was like a small basketball by then. And they're like, okay, we can't wait. We have to do this now. So that's kind of how it went. But like, I was kind of scared, like all kinds of reasons. People talk about hysterectomies and what's that like for a woman. It's a lie. Like they say, oh, you can't have an orgasm again. Lie. Like I have got 100% better quality since they took all that shit out of there. It was a nightmare for me since day one. Not to be a man pig, but I can see why a guy would be intimate with you. Oh, she's not grinding her teeth. I know. A small basketball, though, is what they said. It wasn't like a big, but like I was getting, like, I looked pregnant, and I was like, man, what is going on here? All kinds of weird shit going on in my body. And it was like the best thing that ever happened to me, just getting it out of there. It never felt so good. And I don't have these, like, all that PMS crap, too. Capricorn. Here's what the angels are saying here. True love, worth waiting for. Go on a little vacation and let your friends help you. I feel like this is hurtful, because you felt like it was love, but you also feel like something about it, like I wasn't enough for them. I don't know why people always do that. I can see it in all the readings. It's like someone decides, to walk away or whatever, and the other one goes, what's wrong with me? Nothing. The answer is nothing. Right. Yeah, I know. I'm not. I'm 4'10". Dan, I'm 4'10". So yeah, a small basketball did look like a child in there. I mean, I think I looked about probably 5 or 6 months pregnant about that time, and it happened super fast, like a week. You were the best thing in my life. It's time for me to heal, and I know I crossed a line with you. Ooh. I wonder if you're happy without me. That's how your person feels. Now, what they want to do is take you somewhere. They feel like it's true love. They feel like you're worth waiting for. And they're feeling like it's all their fault. Like they weren't enough. They're also saying, I feel you leaving me behind. Like, so this person is still stuck here, and they're feeling like you're just moving on down the road with your life. And I don't know if that's true or not. That's how they feel. You're 4'11"? Are you? Are you just 4'11"? It's funny. No, I wasn't a big gal. I don't know. I could probably lose some weight. I don't really try to think about it anymore. It makes me feel shitty when I think about weight issues. My mom was really heavy. I don't know if I ever told you guys that, but my mom was like a 500-pound, 5 foot tall woman, and my whole life, right? And you're 62. And so I've always sort of had this thing about weight. Like I feel like a 500-pound woman too. And I always have. Even when I weighed 100 pounds, I felt like that I was still like too heavy. It's weird growing up with a weight problem in the house. You know what I mean? Because you just, the way you see yourself is not accurate, even in the mirror, you know. So anyway, so this person, their next actions towards you, I feel like they're feeling like, this is a heavy load. I feel like they either feel like you're an empress or they need to get into empress energy so that they can create what they want, manifest what they want, right? So I do feel like your person is working on their confidence, their value, because you see what's happening on the outside there, right? When we look at the cards, it's like they're seeing themselves not accurate, kind of like what I was just saying a minute ago, like about myself. I have this really overweight mom. And when I look into the mirror, still to this day, it does not matter what size of clothes I wear or anything. I don't see a correct reflection. I don't. I see it like that. And so does your person. And so I feel like what they're working on is themselves. They're trying to find their value. They're trying to find their creativity part. They're trying to get their confidence back because they just don't have it. And I don't know that you're the one that caused it, but you might have brought it to the surface, so that they could actually have to work on it. You know what I mean? I do feel like this person is seeing synchronicities all over the place. Like it could be about numbers, but it's directly related to you and it gives them hope. They know that you're connected on a soul level. They want a reconciliation. They're scared they can't have it. So, yeah. Okay, Aquarius is next. Who's got any Aquariuses in the house? 20349. Okay. This is an important reading for Aquarius. Aquarius, the person on your mind. How are they thinking and feeling about you? Aquarius. It's a person you can't stop thinking about. Could be somebody from a long time ago. Could be somebody you just now know. It's a soulmate. You feel like it's a soulmate. This person feels like your soulmates. I feel like this person has no confidence. I do feel like something's going on in their life, like the Phoenix card. So basically, something big changing, like something going away, something coming in, something big changing, right? And time is here. It's the clock, right? So this could be about divine timing. It could be about the Wheel of Fortune too, is what I feel like that card. Like it's time to heal. It's time to move forward, right? Make better choices. I feel like this person just, I don't know how they see themselves, but I don't know if it's that great. They have some kind of issues. about what they see when they look in the mirror, you know. Okay. Player. Single parent. Family insecurity. Okay. So maybe this person is somebody who is a player. With a family. Or they're feeling like, you know, you are a single parent with a lot of responsibilities and they don't know because they're a player. Or maybe they're feeling like, how can I get in there? They're a single parent. They're secure. They're careful about who they let in. How can I strategically maneuver my way into Aquarius's life? That's what it looks like. I feel like there's something about money here. There's also a third party interference. Like, so there's another person. Like, maybe they have another person, or maybe they think you do. I feel like, again, I feel like they're compromising, making changes. I feel like something about their family causes them a lot of pain. You know, like, so this could be like growing up. It could be like, you know, but there's something there that's still hurting them. Tell me what kind of relationship this is. It's a soulmate one. And this person is calling in their soulmate. They want to give this a chance. They want to try. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. They're guided. They're guided to love you, Aquarius. They feel like you're worth waiting for. I feel like they see that you have responsibilities. Here's what I'm getting. I feel like they see that you have responsibilities and they're not quite sure where they fit in or if they can. Like, can they be a provider? Can they help you? What about this third party? You know what I mean? Like, there's stuff in the way here. And this person knows it and they're in pain about it. They're like, how can I fix this? You know, time is running out. Wheel of Fortune, where you at? They want to be an anchor. They want to be settled down. They want to be, they want this to be long lasting. They want it to last forever. The Scythe. Accident, harvest, mourning. Okay, so I feel like, you know, what these cards here are doing is telling me what kind of person you're dealing with, okay? So it's somebody who works hard and they want a stable thing. But there's a warning here about this person. Like, they're not trustworthy. They're deceiving. They might be a cheater, right? Spirit is telling me, oh. But the reason that you guys feel so much together is because you do know them from a past life. You've already been with them in a past life. That's why you feel it, right? The angels are saying, like, this is worth it. Give it a chance. This is a soulmate, and it's all about divine timing. But as a person, this person is sneaky. You know, they're sneaky. I just want you to know. All right, so if this person could say something to you from their heart of hearts, what would it be? I hide behind material things. I love you unconditionally, and I stay awake thinking about you. And I know I messed everything up. So that's what they want to say to you. Tell me what their next action is going to be toward Aquarius. Reconciliation, 3 of Cups. They're not even kidding. They want to be with you. They want to be with you. And they want things to be different, you know. With the Death card, it's about a transformation. They're like, can we like transform the way this has been? I mean, I've been up all night worried about it. But I know for a fact that we can be successful. I know we can be a winning team. 6 of Wands. And I love you. So that is what is going to happen next. Now, this could take a while, right? Because it's the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is a thinker and a planner. And, you know, this person really does want to come in correct. They don't want to just be sloppy, you know, with a page or something. No. And even though they are tricky and cunning and all that, there's a lot of love here. And I hate it that they're tricky and stuff, but they actually have good intentions. It's just like this is who they are. They're clever. You know, they're clever and they could be selfish. And I mean, I feel like you need to know that because all 3 of the fucked up cards in the Lenormand deck came out to explain your person's personality. 3 shitty cards and 2 that are saying like this is a fucking anchor situation. You know what I mean? Like this is a forever. This is long lasting. This is settling down, right? And don't forget that they are going through a complete burn down with that Phoenix card, burnt all the way to the ground. And so when they come out of that, rise from those ashes is probably when they're coming in. But they do want to come in correct, and they want to be like the winning sensation for you, right? 6 of Wands. You could be dealing with anybody, but there is a Scorpio card here. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I don't know, but it's here twice, once with the Death card, once with the Phoenix, so I don't know. I just thought I would tell you that. I don't see any more majors besides that one. It could be anyone. Oh. All right. And so Pisces, you're finally next. And we're finally almost there. This is the last one. Let's see what's going on with Pisces person on their mind. Somebody you can't stop thinking about. What in the heck is going on in their world right now? That's what we're asking. Angels, spirits, and guides, thank you so much for the really great day. Thanks for bringing in Dan. It was so nice to visit with him. Thank you for all of my followers who chat with me on the chat. I love them all. Please bless that family. Please be with his wife and take away her pain and any kind of suffering that's not in the plan. Like, let's let it go. Healthy choices, love, and passion. Pisces, your person has unconditional love. I feel like there's a lot of chemistry between the 2 of you, and I think that it's mutual. And I think you guys have a lot of fun together. I think like your person is really taking good care of themselves. I also feel like the breakup, the separation, the silent treatment, they want to stop the pattern. They're feeling like every time it happens, they feel abandoned. Whenever you guys stop speaking or whatever, like there's some kind of sabotaging going on here. And I think it affects both of you because you both feel like you're being abandoned. And I mean, like, who likes that feeling? Okay, let's see a little more about this person on your mind. Pisces, tell me all about it. Okay. So what this person is telling me is that they're in a lot of pain, and they're telling me that you went back to someone that you already loved because you thought it was going to be better, and they weren't expecting it. It was all of a sudden, it was a tower moment, and they weren't expecting it at all, you know. So they're in a lot of pain because they didn't know. They feel so much love for you, you know, and they're like, I think they're confused because I feel like they thought You guys were going to make it forever. So tell me about, aw, thanks, Dan. Love you, man. Unrequited love. Heart-to-heart conversations. Free yourself. Okay, Pisces, this is pretty clear, right? I feel like, so we're talking about the person on your mind. I feel like they feel like you didn't love them, you know? Like it was only them that loved you, that you didn't love them back. And I feel like they want to talk about it, but I don't know if they're, if they're being met with energy that's okay with that, right? And so I feel like what Spirit is telling them is to get the hell out of there. Get the hell out of this deal. And Pisces, tell me what this person wants to say to you. I'm afraid to contact you. I look for you everywhere. My life is not as together as it seems. Look at that. I mean, they're trying to pull their shit together and free themselves. And Spirit's telling them, like, just get the hell out of there, get the hell out of there. And then they're saying to you, like, I look for you everywhere. And we will be together again. So let's see what their next action is going to be for Pisces person. What's their next action toward Pisces? Angels, spirits, and guides. Yeah, they're going to walk away. They're going to choose themselves. They are. So no, they're not coming back, Pisces. They're done. Can you give me some advice for Pisces? Like, how got any advice for them? Know your value, and then start manifesting what you want. Well, what should they manifest? What do they want to manifest? Transformation? Maybe in the type of love you attract. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, because what I saw when I picked up those cards was like, oh, look at, like, here's at the bottom is a King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. And this is where your higher self is taking you to. So I feel like this is your advice. Like, you can have this Four of Wands. Spirit is going to take you there, but you got to really understand your value and you got to manifest from there. You get into this King or Queen of Pentacles and energy, and you can attract this Four of Wands relationship. But you completely have to detach yourself from this situation. You do. And you have to choose yourself. Two of Wands. You have to. And I think there's a big transformation coming inside of you. So, I mean, obviously this person is kind of like over it. They're ready to move on. And I feel like you're sad about the ending, right? Or about whatever they're doing here, because they're just simply saying, no, I'm not even going to cry about it anymore. See you later. You've done enough damage. That's kind of what's happening. I'm over it. But down here, it's telling me, like, you can manifest a partner that is perfect for you. Spirit is on board with it, but like, you kind of got to let go of this thing. Like, this thing is in your energy, or I wouldn't be reading about it. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like you're going to have to, like, work with higher self, right? And same as this person, you guys are both kind of like needing to, like, free yourself, right? And I don't think that, I don't know if it's unrequited love, but it could be. That card was there. This person feels like you didn't love them. I guess that's the important part. Whether you did or not, it doesn't really matter, because they kind of see it like you didn't. So I guess we're done. Thank you guys for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love you all. And I hope you have a really groovy day.